Hi everybody, I'm John Hamp.
And I'm Carrie Hamp, and we are coming today from River Run RV Resort in beautiful Granby, Colorado.
For the 2020 Colorado Grand Design Owners
Non-Rally. And we are the
Hampy Campers. That's right. As everybody knows, in 2020, any group events, larger than like 10 or 15 people, have been prohibited because of most, local restrictions. Mm-hmm. So this rally here in Granby, Colorado, at River Run was supposed to be about 130 rigs, and it was probably going to end up being around 300 people. But we had to cancel the official rally just simply due to the fact that we can't do anything we had planned.
Because this is not an organized event. We're hoping that we actually get to socialize a little bit more with people and get to know other Grand Design owners on more of a personal level, versus being the organizers and the runners and always being busy and not having enough time to really actually socialize with our fellow Grand Design owners.
Yeah, if you've been to a rally in the past, you know that it's easy to find yourself over-programmed.
Yes.
You have like this schedule, and 9 a.m. is breakfast, 10 o'clock is a seminar, 11 o'clock is a seminar, 12 o'clock is bingo, and then there's
everything. It's just go, 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 go. And we, as co-organizers or wagon masters
for this event, I mean, we're really going.
Running all the time.
Yeah.
So hoping that this event versus a rally, we will actually be able to just relax and enjoy other people's company.
Yeah, and everybody who is here anyway, what we did was we basically canceled the rally officially, and then just said, if you're coming, you can still come.
Yep.
And there's lots of Grand Designs so far that have pulled in here, and there'll be even more over the next couple of days that pull in. It's Wednesday right now, and the rally officially was supposed to start on Thursday. Mm-hmm. So that means this place is going to be Grand Design Central.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how all that shapes up. Now, we have a few things that we're planning to do since we're not wagon masters anymore. Right. And what are those?
Well, we are on the south side of Rocky Mountain National Park.
The west side.
Oh, we're the west side. I don't know my directions, apparently. Okay, we're the west side of Rocky Mountain National Park. So we did make a reservation for Friday at 10 a.m. So we plan on taking Ruby, who is our Forza, up the Forza, meaning it's a motor scooter. Yes, we're gonna take it up over Trail Ridge into Estes Park, have lunch in Estes Park, and then come back to Granby. And we're hoping it's gonna be. I've never done Trail Ridge on a bike, so it's gonna be a really fun experience, I think.
I think so too.
Yeah.
And before you think, oh my goodness, they're taking a scooter up there. Well, it is 300 cc's, so it's very very much a street bike, and we can. Hopefully.
Yeah.
We've never taken it to that altitude and those kinds of grades.
But the speed limit's only 45 through the park, and sometimes it's less. And usually, you get behind a motorhome or somebody who's going really slow, and you don't want to really go fast through the park because you want to be able to take everything in and see everything. So
you're looking for
cruising,
wildlife or
just the
spots
scenery.
to pull out and take pictures, and so I think we'll be fine.
Yeah.
We're hoping to get out and kayak. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. Just depends on weather. We're here set up in our site, and it is windy.
Really windy. Yes.
I mean, you might even be able to hear, like the awnings. We have them in, but partially, but they're kind of slapping around. Our flagpole's banging. Yeah. It's pretty windy. Yeah. So I wouldn't want to be out kayaking in this right now.
No.
We might do that. I know that we're trying to put together like a cornhole tournament.
Right.
What else? Yeah, just
some small gathering happy hours.
Yeah.
With fellow Grand Design guests.
We're hoping to get the RV airflow system installed on our air conditioners. That will give us increased airflow. I guess. We'll see what that's all about. Yeah. And so hopefully we can get that, show you a little bit of that. Probably maybe do a separate video on that completely. Right. But yeah, so it's kind of cool because
Yeah.
last year we just ran our tails off.
It was very stressful.
At
And
the
this year
rally.
we came in and we're like,
What do you want to do?
yeah, we get to plan stuff and we get to just chill and
Yeah, so it's gonna
hang
be
out
great.
with people instead of just completely going 100 miles per hour all day
long,
every day,
deep into the night.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the evening happy hours that don't usually start till after dinner. Yeah, they go till like 10 until the cops show up. Hey, we may all be old, but we know how to bring a party.
Yes.
So those will still be happening, I'm sure. Yeah. But yeah, we're going to bring you guys along for the ride.
Yeah.
So we're getting ready to go just up the road
To Hot Sulphur Springs.
Hot Sulphur Springs Resort and Spa. And they have, I guess, 8 or 10 outdoor pools, different temperatures, different sizes, different kinds of things. And they do have massage services. We were going to do that, but they're like $125 for an hour. And we're cheap, so that's probably not going to happen. But we're going to go check this out and see what it's like. So one of the things that everybody always looks forward to about rallies is the vendors.
Vendors, yeah.
So we don't have as many vendors as we probably would have if we'd had the actual rally.
But we did have some show up.
We did have some show up, and we'll show you a little bit what they're offering here.
Propane, automatic RV fire suppression system. Liquid form in the tube at 165 degrees. The liquid turns to a gas. It comes out of the tube in a millisecond and puts the fire out immediately, right at the source of the fire as soon as the fire starts.
All right.
Typical RV fire, it only takes mere minutes.
To get out of
4
control.
or 5 minutes and your total RV is engulfed.
Yeah.
With Protang, it puts it out immediately right at the source.
All right. Very good. This is JC Mooney with Protang Fire Suppression. Thank you for the little introduction to it.
Alrighty, thank you.
Hi, I'm Jack Enfield with MoreRide, and we're here today because we partner a lot with Grand Design. We attend many of their owners rallies, and what we like to do is just come and talk about what is a MoreRide product, what does it do, and why is it important to Grand Design owners. We work very closely with the factory, and the way to think about it is an RV is a house on wheels that's going over rough roads. And just like a house is only as strong as its foundation, an RV, being a house on wheels, needs a strong foundation. So MoreRide and Grand Design have partnered together to really improve the foundation on the RV. The good news is it's also available in the aftermarket. Just recently, Grand Design started using MoreRide on the reflection units. A year ago, they did it on their Solitude and the Momentum. We also do things like steps and cord reels and sliding trays. So a really good partnership with Grand Design, and we're just here to talk to Grand Design owners, let them know what our product is, what it does, and just help them really enhance the lifestyle and enjoy their product so much more.
What are you doing?
Hi. Cleaning out the boot.
The boot?
The boot for Ruby.
The boot that goes on the back of Ruby?
Yes.
What are we going to do tomorrow?
We are going to ride on up Trail Ridge Road up to Rocky Mountain National Park. Yeah.
All the way from Granby, Colorado, where we are right now, at River Run RV Resort, all the way up those mountains. Maybe those mountains, I don't know, it's some of those mountains. And we're going to go across to Estes Park, spend the afternoon, have some dinner, ride back.
And we did hear from some people today that went up there yesterday, and I guess because they're not letting a lot of people in the park, the animals are everywhere. So super
that's going to be fabulous. So I have never seen a bear.
Yes.
In Rocky Mountain National Park.
Not in Rocky Mountain National Park. Nope.
Never seen a
Me
bear.
neither. Me neither. Lots of elk and deer. I've never seen a moose in Rocky Mountain National Park,
Yeah.
but they say they're out. So fingers crossed we get to see some.
That'll be nice. What we got going on over here? We got some corn on the Blackstone, wrapped in aluminum foil with butter. And here in the Traeger, we got some pork chops on smoke. Should be good.
Today is Friday, and it's the day that we have reservations to go to Rocky Mountain National Park. So we're just getting ready, gearing up to ride our bike, our motorcycle, scooter, Ruby, through the park. And we are going to be joined by the Thorpes.
Yeah, they're on a Harley Davidson.
Yeah.
So it'll be fun to try to keep up with them going up
Yeah.
the hill. You know, we're working with 300cc. They're working with probably 1200 or
Right.
better.
But like I said, we don't need to go really fast, and they're from Texas, and I believe this might be maybe their second time up in Rocky Mountain National Park, and from the other side.
Well, they were saying that
Yeah.
they tried to get up here before, but it was a little earlier in the season, and they came from the east
Oh,
side.
that's right, and Trail Ridge was closed.
Trail Ridge was closed, so
Yeah.
it was full of snow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it'll be their first time definitely going across the park like this, and it'll be our first time going from the west side ever. We've
Yeah.
always gone from Estes to Timberline, Timber Ridge, whatever the top is, and then
Yes.
just back.
Right.
So this will be fun. I was looking at the map. Looks like there's a lot of curves and turns.
Right.
So
And
it's going to be a fun ride
yeah,
no matter
it is.
what.
And it's my first time on a bike over the pass, so it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
I know it'll be different because it's always different.
So here she is. This is the Roopster, the Ruby, the Honda Forza 300. I'll just show you around real quick. I've got my GoPro mount on the front. Hopefully catch some good GoPro video of us riding through Rocky Mountain National Park. It is built for a two-person ride, and Carrie has the carrier, the boot they call it, with the padded backrest. And we have quite a bit of storage on this ride. There's storage underneath the seat, goes all the way in there, so we can carry a lot of stuff. And then here in the boot, we've got a bunch more storage. We're going to put our jackets, because what we're doing right now is down here in the park at River Run, it's probably around 80 degrees. But when we get up there into them there hills, it's going to be more like 50. So we're going to have to kind of gear up as we go along, adding layers. We have the custom license plate for Ruby, American flags, and shocks and pegs. We're lucky. As most of you know, we have the Grand Design Solitude, which is not a toy hauler, and that means bringing Ruby requires a little bit of adjustment, requires some tricks. So what we have here is our swivel wheel, and this is not considered a trailer legally. The reason for that is where it connects here to the rig, there is no articulation at that point. It mounts to this bracket here and here, and it will articulate up and down like this as it goes down the road. It does not articulate there. So when we back up, the wheel that's on the back turns around underneath the rig, and it just backs straight in line with the rig. We don't have to worry about any of that double towing conundrum that you always get into with the fifth wheel going one direction and the trailer going another. What really makes this combo work is we have what's called the 48, the swivel wheel 48. So it's 4 feet deep by 8. No, it's a 46. It's 4 feet deep by 6 feet wide, and it's rated for up to 600 pounds carrying. The Forza weighs about 400 pounds, so it's just perfect. And when we had the hitch installed, he told us it'll carry 500 tongue, 5,000 total weight, and we probably, with the swivel wheel and Ruby on there, we probably only have 200 pounds of tongue weight because of the wheel that sits in the back here. So really, it's a dream to tow. There's just absolutely nothing that compares to it as far as being able to bring a motorcycle with you. They have bigger models. They have a 5x8, which is then 5 feet long by 8 feet wide. That'll carry 1,200 pounds. So that's what you'd want for something that would be more like a Harley or a BMW or something that's full size. And the Forza does have a full size wheelbase. So I just attached a 2x6 right here with some carriage bolts and plates underneath, and then put the chalk up front here, just so that I can fit it across lengthwise or widthwise. It's been great, absolutely no problems. Everybody's like, "Aren't you scared of that little wheel?" I'm like, "No, that wheel's probably got 5,000 miles on it. It doesn't even show any signs of wear. In fact, it still has the little beads on the side." So this has been great. All right, so just a quick check-in. We are in Estes Park now. We made it over Trail Ridge Road. How do you think we did?
I think we did great. Ruby did great. It was a fun ride.
The weather was a perfect 10.
It was perfect, yeah.
It was funny because we left the campsite.
In our t-shirts. Wrong.
It was warm, like really warm. And then, I don't know, we got what?
Not even out of the campground, and we're like, oh yeah, we should probably put our jacket on.
Because all of a sudden it got chilly once we started moving.
Yeah.
And then maybe 10 miles up the road,
We're
we
like,
stopped
okay.
again. More layers.
Yes, more layers. Put our helmets on.
Gloves. Earmuffs.
Yep.
Yeah, buffs around our neck, which was good because that kept us warm pretty much the whole trip.
It did.
So if you've never done Trail Ridge Road from the Granby side, which is the west side of Rocky Mountain National Park, basically Rocky Mountain National Park starts on the east side at Estes Park and ends at Grand Lake on the west side. So, I mean, you go from, I think it's around 8,000 feet elevation.
All the way to 11,000, well, basically 12,000 feet.
11,976
Yes, to be
feet.
exact.
So we'll just say 12. And then we're with some friends, and he and I climbed at the 11,976. We climbed up the next level to 12,005 feet. So it was just a spectacular ride. And we were really impressed with the way our Forza handled. Our friends are on a Harley Davidson.
We kept up perfectly fine. We had no problems whatsoever.
And I don't even think they were really going that easy on us.
No, I don't think so.
They'd probably tell us, oh yeah, we were going easy. But I thought we did great.
We did.
We didn't hold up traffic. That's a big thing.
That's right. Yes.
And so now we had a little bite to eat at Casa Grande in Estes Park. Recommend?
It was okay.
So recommend 6, 7.
7.
7 maybe. They didn't
Margarita was good.
They didn't have rellenos, which is fine because Rick Hagan is going to make rellenos for us tomorrow night. So we're okay with that. But we had the enchilada plates. We always do that. We go to restaurants and we're craving the same thing, so we order the same thing, and then you can't like share off each other's plates.
Right. But we were going to do I was going to do chilerianos, but they didn't have them there, so we couldn't share.
But like I said, it's fine because Rick Hagan, one of our fabulous subscribers, is going to be making rellenos for us tomorrow. So Rick Hagan, there, you got lots of mentions in this video. Now you have to like it, Rick Hagan. But anyway, so yeah, we're going to jump back on the bike.
Head back over the mountain.
Head back over, and with the Thorpes?
Yes.
the Thorpes.
The Thorpes. Uh-huh.
On their Harley. And this time I'm going to lead because I'm going to have the GoPro going and show you the trip. And they're going to have to try to keep up in that little Harley Davidson. I don't know if they're going to make it. We'll see you on the other side, guys. Enjoy the footage on the way back.
Hey, so what do you have to do right now?
I have to go get an SD card
And why is that?
because I forgot to put an SD card in the GoPro.
Right?
See, this YouTube stuff isn't easy. And it's not cheap when you forget SD cards and you have to buy them everywhere you go. I'll be right back.
All right, so John just came out of Radio Shack and we now have,
An SD card.
yes.
The biggest they had was 8 gigabytes. So if the trip is more than 8 gigabytes, you're not going to get it all. That's why you need to come for yourself.
Hey YouTubers, this is the perfect opportunity to remind you, if you enjoy this channel, make sure you click the subscribe button right there in the right hand corner, followed by that bell, and make sure you click all. That way you never miss an important and exciting update from the Hampy Campers. We now return you to your regularly scheduled programming.
Hey, babe.
Hi.
What are you doing?
I am making us some mojitos for our cornhole game.
The
You know,
mojitos.
Yes.
Well, you only play cornhole well if you got
A little bit of a buzz.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh, hey. So you made some improvements to the rig recently, didn't you? That
I
you're kind of excited about. You want to show us?
I'm super proud of my new pendant lights. I actually ordered them online through Etsy from the UK. So I couldn't find them anywhere in the US. So actually these cost me as much as the shipping cost, but that doesn't matter because they were perfect. They were what I was looking for. Absolutely beautiful. I really like them.
Yeah, they're pretty good looking. What else you got?
And then the other thing from, guess what? Amazon, where most stuff comes from. I bought us a new ottoman, navy blue, which I absolutely love. Adds a lot of pop of color.
You got storage in
Yes,
there too,
I
right?
got storage. Yep. So I got storage. I have all our blankets in there. Eventually,
Mostly clearance blankets.
I know, right? Yeah.
And so we had a brown one that was there before.
Yep.
And we got rid of the 2 chairs on this side of the table because they were just terrible. They always banging into the wall.
And then the other thing I did was I decided to, so there's other stuff in here right now, but when we move, I used to put stuff in the sink and it kind of scratched the sink a little bit and all the stuff that was in it. So now everything that's sitting on the counter that I can't fit in the cabinets goes in here.
So smart.
That's, yeah, my solution.
And I'm looking forward to this right here.